Hoopis Performance Network has just been a great asset to our organization, London Life Freedom 55. A few years ago, we determined that we had some opportunities for our advisors that are between about 18 months and 48 months in the business. And we have a wonderful training program for the first year, but our advisors weren't really getting a lot of just-in-time training starting about the 18th to 48th month. So we started losing a number of advisors, and we were looking in the market for some training, motivational videos, material that we could use from a distance and not have to have people sitting in a classroom. So for about 2 years, Harry and Joey had been speaking with our Senior Vice President, Mike Kneen, and I had an opportunity to meet with them and spend some time in Chicago to understand what HPN is. And from there, we launched about a year and a half ago to a group of 6 agencies, or financial centers we call them. And those financial centers started using HPN with that select group of advisors between 18 and 48 months. We identified just from the feedback that we were sitting on an opportunity that we wanted to make sure more of our advisors had access to it. The feedback that we've had from both our managers and our advisors has just exceeded all expectations. We have advisors pointing specifically to how we've helped them stay in the business and how we help their revenue grow, as well as sales techniques that they'd never seen or had thought of. So we're just thrilled from the advisor perspective. And just this past January, we launched the leadership tab. Hoopis worked so well with us to customize the site so that we were able to, A, make sure the content meets all of our compliance requirements. As well, we needed to make sure that it was Canadianized enough for our London life insurance market. So with that, we held off on the leadership site until just this January. And so far, our agency leaders, or in our world called regional directors, are starting to use the training with their field managers from sourcing and recruiting. We've been using Ed Deutschlander's videos quite a bit, and fortunately he's actually coming to Toronto in May, and we have a number of our field managers going to see him because of what they've seen on the Hoopis Performance Network. So from leadership to advisors, our advisors under 4 years, just great feedback. And then we found, oddly enough, ancillary benefits to our advisors that are over 4 years. So just recently, Joey worked with our established advisor value proposition team to help us put together 2 sites for our wealth and estate planning group advisors, as well as our Great West Life Gold Key advisors. And we've launched those sites now, and they really went live about 3 weeks ago, and we've already started receiving some feedback from many of our top producers just saying how great the material is, having access to it. So I really can't say enough about HPN, what you've done for our organization, working with us in partnership, giving us access to all the leadership material. And of course, we're now working on some of our own Canadian content, and hopefully we'll be able to approach you soon to get some more Canadian content on there. I would also be remiss to leave out just the having access to the Life Foundation. In Canada, not being member companies anymore, we don't have access to all the real life stories. And that's part of what we've really missed, is having that motivation or the emotion, which is really what helps people buy our insurance and disability products. So from motivation right down to the sales skills and leadership, we've just really found great value. The benefits to us have certainly exceeded all of our expectations.